I've gone back to one of the greats, winning 11-9 Liveware Evolution on the PS2, this game here. And I've had to make another video about it. So we have featured this on the channel a few times before. We featured it on the Retro Football playlist. I think I did a cup run in this at some point. But I just had to talk about this game tonight. I've been playing a lot of this, just friendly matches of late. And like I say, who should we play against? PSV maybe? Yeah, I want to talk about this game again after revisiting it and after playing a lot of PES 5 and PES 6 of late. Going back to this game, oh boy, I got so much to say. Anyway, the buttons are reversed, of course, or they're the other way round. Circle is the action button, if you like, because this is, if you didn't know, the South Korean, I want to say version, but it was only released in South Korea, I think. I've got a patch on here. So this is the PS2 version, but it's patched. So got all the real kits, real player names, that kind of thing. And it's a masterpiece. I think that's what I'll call the video when I get to editing and uploading this video. I think I'll call this video that. This video that. WE9 is a masterpiece, or something along those lines. Anyway, here we go. I'm not going to mess around with teams and formations and all that kind of stuff. Or lineups, not teams. Yeah, this game. So, it's PES 5. Again, if you didn't know, it's PES 5. I think I'm right in saying it was released at a later date. It's like an evolved. It's a Liveware Evolution version of PES 5. Whatever Liveware actually means, I'm not entirely sure. And it's a work of art. Now, I don't use the word masterpiece lightly. I don't really like to call video games masterpieces. Is that the plural of masterpiece? I can't think that it'd be anything else. Oh, it's loud. Let me turn that down a sec, guys. Master Pie. There you go. I don't think that's the plural, is it? Anyway. Yeah, this game. This game. Like I say, I'm just playing friendlies on this game. And just, I can't put it down. I always end up to going back to this game. And like I said, reinstalled it. I'm not using the widescreen patch for this. And the reason being is, I find that it makes the game too quick for me. It feels quicker. I like this default 4:3 dimensions. This is what we would have played it on natively back in the day on our CRT TV sets. But this game's a joy to play. Now, what is different about this to PES 5? Well, some of you might have played both and you'll know, but for those guys who don't really know, I just think that this game is tighter to play. There are less fouls, the referee doesn't stop play as much. The ball physics have been worked on so much, though, in this, as has the shooting. The shooting in this football game is my favourite shooting mechanic in any football game ever. I mean, this is my favourite football game of all time. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. Oh, I mean, when you've played this after you've played PES 5, it's difficult going back to PES 5, in my opinion. And some of you may wonder why I don't play this for the PES 5 Master League series. There's two reasons. The first is PES 5 that we feature on the channel, the Master League series that Dave and I are playing through, and we love it, but it's got the original season patch, which means you've got all the stadiums, all the kits, all the players, all the teams, etc. It's got kit server. You don't really get kit server. I don't think you can access kit server or something similar on PS2. I might be wrong. But the most important reason why is Master League. Master League in this, from what I can gather, and I did have another look earlier, I can't find the option to customize the leagues or into specific countries. For example, having a Serie A, having a Premier League, having a La Liga, and having an quote-unquote other Euros teams. You can't do it. You have to hit random and go. And I don't want to do that for Master League. What? What was that? Oh, I'm glad he's offside, but he slices it. Watch this. He just slices it. Rosenberg. So that's why. But as a standalone footy game, for me just to dive in and play tournaments with, or even just friendlies, this is the football game for everyone. I mean, the AI in this, every team plays differently. It's a bit more physical than PES 5. And it's just a joy. There's more weight to everything. There's more weight to the passing. There's more weight to the players. There's more weight to the shooting. And like I say, it's a refined version of PES 5. We said all this on Retro Football. We featured this game, I would say, 2 years ago now. But it's been about a year or two since I've played it. And I wanted to go back. So I installed it on my new PC. I say new PC, my newer PC. Hold that thought. Oh, keeper. He spilled it in, I think. There was too much power. Oh, it's DeMarcus Beasley, I want to say. Is that his first name, DeMarcus? 1-0 to PSV. Very challenging game, this. It's in 5-star difficulty, but I think it's the same as PES 5. If you win 5 matches on 5-star, you'll unlock 6-star. I think that's how it works. But it's just so damn good, this football game is. It really, just like, every time I fire it up, it blows my mind. Like a game from 2005. It's just so good. And if this was released in the, I was going to say the PAL regions, but in Europe and in North America, people would have raved about it. Why Konami didn't consider that, I don't know. We'll never know. There's got to be a reason for it. Maybe they thought a Western audience wouldn't buy PES 5 again a second time. And people probably wouldn't have, I don't know. I would have. Ah, it's too tame, that shot. When you see them side by side, footage-wise, PES 5 and this, they look very similar. You don't really realise the intricacies, the finer details in regards to the gameplay until you play this game. That's when you realise and you go, oh wow. Yeah, it is a bit quicker than PES 5. At least I think it might be. Which, some people will prefer the slower PES 5. I like how responsive this is. Personally, I like how this zips about. It zips about at a nice pace. I wouldn't say it's too quick at all, but it does feel a tad quicker than PES 5. But yeah, I just had to feature this on the channel again, guys. We'll take a look at some other teams in a bit. Maybe we'll play a Premier League fixture, because I'm struggling with this Ajax side here. It is very challenging. I want to say this is harder on 5-star than PES 5 is on 5-star. Because that game I have to put up to 6-star. Otherwise, I will just be winning. Not with ease, but I'll be winning more often than not. But anyway, like I say, let's play a Premier League game. And show you guys what they've done with this patch. Now, I can't remember where I got this. I can't remember where I got the patch, is what I mean. It might have been EvoWeb forums. But I can't remember, guys. So if you do ask in the replies, there you go, I'll address that now. I literally can't remember. You can grab this off Internet Archive. I think. You can get most stuff there now. Make sure you own the game. And if you're going to download something, it's for research purposes. So yeah, this is just like... It's just something else. It really is. And this patch really, like, brings it to life as well. Because I've noticed, like, customized banners in the crowds. And, like I say, all the kits for the unlicensed side. So Chelsea were licensed in PES 5, but Spurs weren't. But you'll notice that Spurs have got their official kits here. They've got their sponsors on their kit, the kit maker, and all that kind of thing. Can I score a goal in this... I was going to say episode. It's not an episode of anything. It's just a video. I'm going to play until I can score. Put it that way. Oh, look, it's got Champions League boards at the top there. UEFA.com ad boards. So, yeah, it's a really cool patch. Heineken. Makelele does well. It's silky with a capital S. Smooth to play. Oh, got official chants. Listen to that. Again, that'll be the patch. I don't think we had official Chelsea chants in the vanilla PES 5, or the first PES 5 we got here in the UK or in Europe. Even though Chelsea were licensed, we got Stamford Bridge, we got the kits and that kind of thing. I don't remember Chelsea chants. The beauty of emulation on PC. PCSX2 is the software I'm using. It's upscaling it to 1080p, but everything else is normal or vanilla or whatever. Default settings. Commentary is Korean. You can probably hear it faintly in the background. Ah, come on. And this is going to be me for the next few days now. This will be my footy game, like I'll play for funsies, like away from the channel kind of thing. I always end up going back to this game. I always end up going back to it. So, I want to go back to masterpieces, Master Pie in gaming. I think in footy gaming, there is one masterpiece, and it's this. And then you've got games which are close. PES 3 would be close for me. PES 5 would be close to that. Maybe FIFA 14 on PS4, maybe. But it's not a masterpiece, that game. Nowhere near, actually. Ah, Drogba! Oh, it's a double save! But Lampard, yeah, Lampard's offside. This double save from the keeper. Seriously, guys, I have never had 2 matches in a row in this game which are similar. And look how much, or look how better it flows than PES 5. It sounds like I'm criticising PES 5 in this. But I love PES 5. I absolutely adore that game. But it does stop too much for fouls. Like real silly little fouls. Even if you just brush the player. What I've noticed in this is the referee just plays on more. You see that little play on symbol up here at the top of the screen? He'll just keep playing on. So I guess you... Yeah, if you did stop play, he'd bring it back every time. But it's definitely smoother and it's definitely less stop-start than PES 5. I mean, Konami have obviously just refined all the stuff that could have been improved on. This is nice. Drogba might be offside, but we'll finish. He's not offside, though. And he does score. There we go. I've scored a goal. I'm going to keep playing, though, guys. If you're happy to listen to me rant on about how good this game is. Hey, there's some weird glitchy stuff happening in the crowd there. Gotta love a glitch or two. But, yeah. Let's go back to masterpieces. This video's got no structure. None of my videos ever have structure, really. Oh, he does look a bit offside to me, you know. It's hard to get the camera right here, guys. The zoom isn't the best with this. I want to get a different angle on this. But yeah, I think he looked a bit offside there. I'm sure you guys will correct me. But in gaming in general, masterpiece video games, how many times am I going to say that? It's because this keeps interrupting me, this game. For me, Mario 3 on the NES is a masterpiece. A Link to the Past, Zelda is a masterpiece. Half-Life 2 is a masterpiece because it was so innovative for its time. And I want to say The Last of Us is a masterpiece in regards to its storytelling. So there you go. They're the only games I class as Master Pie. And this is in there. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on that little list of games there. I mean, we've all got our personal preferences. A lot of people will say PES 6 is a masterpiece. I'm not having that. I'm not having it. It's not challenging enough to be a masterpiece. Or, I mean, there is a challenge there on top player, but for me a masterpiece suggests that it's not without its flaws. I don't think there's anything without its flaws. Even the best movie of all time would still have its flaws, but could still be a masterpiece. What I think a masterpiece means in the way I judge something is, let's go to choose another team here. Maybe a cup mode. What was I saying? I don't know. I'm just talking a lot of rubbish, really. To me, a masterpiece is just something that I can't get enough of, and I go back to it time and time and time again. Let's try some World Cup. There it is, World Cup. But yeah, let me know your thoughts when it comes to this game. So obviously it's winning 11-9. Liveware Evolution is the... No, it's not the full name of the game. The full name of the game is World Soccer Winning 11-9 Liveware Evolution. I think I've got that right. Was there... Now, this is a silly question. I think I know the answer. It's kind of a rhetorical question in a sense. But there was just a Winning 11-9, wasn't there? And then this came later, surely. Surely we got Winning or WE9 in Japan. And I don't think I've ever played it. I've got to say. I'd be interested to check it out for the channel if I haven't already. I did take a look at WE10 for the channel recently. I think it was WE10, which is obviously PES 6. Oh, I get so excited talking about these old greats. I really do. It just annoys me that we didn't get these incredible football games in Europe. And I'm sure you guys in North America feel the same. I mean, over here in the UK, we had a site called playasia.com. It's probably a worldwide website. I don't know if it's still going. And you could order this game, or you could have ordered this game via that site. But you'd have to have a PS2. I'm assuming a PS2 which was region unlocked. Were these games region locked? I don't know. I'm not that clued up when it comes to that kind of thing, but there were ways for getting these games for sure. But I just wanted to see, like I say, a localized version of this game. Keep it exactly the same. Obviously they'd have to change the commentary, but yeah, just would have absolutely loved it. Here we go, let's have a shot. Oh, it's the outside of the post. Julie, look at this, skips away. Look at the physics on the ball in this game. Ahead of its time. Konami were innovators. They were masters at their craft. Nothing comes near this game for me. Football game. No other football game comes near it to this day. Because it has it all. It has the challenge. It has the variety in the team play styles, the AI play styles. There's some good content here for its age. There's lots of teams, 32 stadiums, I think it was 32. It's just the Master League lets it down for me. Henry! I've scored another goal in this episode. And yeah, just so good. This is like a 10 out of 10 video game. And I'm just so happy that I'll always have access to play in this game. Guys, seriously, if you haven't got a PC and you love football gaming, you want to play these old greats, buy a cheap laptop from somewhere and you can plug this into your big TV with some HDMI cables, or one HDMI cable suffice, and just play this game, because it's worth it. It really is worth investing in a cheap PC to do this. I keep saying cheap. I'm pretty sure this will run reasonably well on a low-end PC. I'm sure it would. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this video game again for the 120th time. I'm exaggerating. We've looked at it once for Retro Football, where Dave was with me, I think, for that episode. Go check it out, guys. Interesting episode, if I do say so myself. And I think I've done a cup run in this at some point, but I just wanted to refresh my own mind, in a sense, on this game and kind of just give you my thoughts on it here and now in 2024. And if anything, it just gets better with age. Every time I play it, I appreciate it more and more. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, or enjoyed this video. It's not an episode. Let me know, please, your favourite WE9. No, I'll try that again. Let me know your favourite Winning 11 game. Just Winning 11. Forget PES and FIFA and all that. What is your favourite Winning 11? Look out for more content coming to the channel. We've got a lot planned for this channel. Live streaming and video on demand content. It's all coming here at the CM. I'll speak to you soon.